Yo, what's up, guys? How y'all dudes feeling? How y'all guys and girls feeling on this glorious Tuesday evening? This is episode 3 of Camp Band, the San Francisco 49ers. I'm one of your hosts, Reef Ledger. I'll let my brother introduce himself.
All right, it's no joke, Degroat. What up, y'all? We back again.
Yeah. We back again, man. Yeah, we back again, man. And we feeling. I'm feeling all right, man. You know what I mean?
I'm feeling real good too, man. I'm feeling good. But it's some things you mentioned last week we'll get to that I was like, damn, you was right. You was right on the money. With those screen passes. Hey, you was right. You was right on the money. I think we both had the score around 28-10, 28-14. I think we both had it close. So
we was pretty much on point, man. I mean, I think that we knew where we was going with this team. I think we're just a better team, as you guys see below. Pose the score: San Francisco 49ers 27, Tampa Bay Buccaneers 14. It was a home game for us. And we really needed that energy, man, after coming back from Jacksonville and handling business there. I'm gonna check in with you, man, because you the energy. So tell us how you feel.
Man. Hey, look, man. This week, I really was I was happy for what I seen. Couple of things. Mostly everything went good. I'm still not pleased with the secondary. The secondary kind of scares me, especially with them quick passes you talked about last week. And I think what teams are doing to neutralize our line with Chase and Bosa, they're gonna quick pass us to death. And I noticed this week too how far Ambry Thomas plays back, man. Good gracious, he gets so much room. And then I was looking at the Chiefs game, and I was looking at their corners, and I was like, man, you know what?
Right upon you,
bro. You are right, man. Ambry is backed up all the way. So those screen and them quick passes, they there. But can teams sustain it? They had long drives. I think they had a couple of long drives with Baker. I thought Baker played better than what I thought he was gonna play. Actually, he played. Their scheme was, look, we're gonna take what they give us. Let's take these ding, and they dinked us to death. But other than that, I knew Chase was going to at least give us one. He was going to give us one. But overall, man, I was pleased with the win. I feel like we could have put up some more points. Our red zone offense sometimes ain't hitting like it was earlier in the season. Mm-hmm. But overall, man, I feel I'm in the middle today. I'm calm, George, today. I'm calm.
Okay. You calm. All right. So I mean, listen, we fresh up. We on a 2-game winning streak, so you all smile.
yeah, man. I'm good, man. I don't got no real complaints. I have worries, but no complaints. No complaints. How about you?
I think the good of the game was the offensive flow we got in, especially in the first half, and to start the third quarter. I think the running game was really good. C-Mac again over 100 yards from scrimmage. That sets the tone for us, man. The good man, Fred Warner, bro. Dude was a savage, man. Like
everywhere,
bro. He had pass breakups. He had forced fumble. He had half a sack. He had tackles, flying through the set and the tone, throwing people all over the place, flying all over the place. It's Fred, so you're gonna get a missed tackle or two, but that comes with him. He's great, bro. You know what I mean? Him and Dre, I think that was really good. Them along with the run game. Also good, Brandon Ayuk, man, and Brock Purdy. That connection is beautiful, bro. When they on. That deep ball was 76 yards to the house. Beautiful pass, beautiful throw.
Longest play too this year. Longest throw this year.
Right. And Ayuk hit 20 miles per hour on a catch. So that was beautiful to see. The bad, you just said it, bro. The screens, bro. Yo, bro. And if you watch the game, the commentator said it. Mm-hmm. The commentator said, "Hey, the screen game has been killing these guys." So everybody knows now. that the screen game is going to kill us. That's really the bad, man. I mean, listen, like you said, I thought Baker played a really good game. He just took what the defense gave him. 5 yards here, 10 yards there. It's like whenever they had a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 7, they was getting it. Quick out each and every time. Our cornerbacks, it's like they didn't try to do anything. They were just letting them catch it. And that's because they play so far off. I think Mooney presses a little bit more than Ambry. But Ambry's a solid tackler, though. So he's a bigger guy. So, I mean, I got to take the good with the bad with that. The ugly, we're going to get into that later, man. It's I guess we might as well just get into it now, man. This is the ugly for me, man. And it was Hufanga, bro. You know what I mean? As we know, he tore his ACL. He's out for the season. And he got juked, bro. It was just a regular juke.
Yeah.
And he tore his whole ACL, bro. I mean, that's ugly for us. I guess some way to at least like something like to cover it a little bit is that we drafted the young boy from Penn State. He came in and had an immediate impact with a pass breakup and an interception. Forget his name. I think Jair Brown.
Jair Brown, Jair Brown.
Jair Brown came in. He had a pass breakup and interception. So we'll see how he does moving forward, man. But that was really the ugly for me, man. The injuries. You know how that goes. Huff, all pro as a rookie. You know, so that's a big loss, man. He's a tone setter. He's a big hitter, and he's a type of person that gets a lot of turnovers. So
and for me with Huff, he just has a knack. And I know a lot of people complain about him in coverage, but I just think he has a knack. He has a knack for being around the ball. You know what I'm saying? He has a knack for being around the ball. Now, Jair came in, played well. From what I hear, some of the rumors, Jair is a stud. They say he's supposed to be a stud. He's going to be able to come in and play really well. He played well last game, but I still think it's a rookie curve. It's a rookie curve too. So we'll see. But yeah, Huff was a huge loss for me. Like you said, he's probably our hardest hitter in the safety. Yeah, so he brings it. He brings it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Jair, you gotta step up, bro. You gotta step up, rookie or not. You gotta come in there. Hey, you gotta come in there. But I hear he's better in coverage, so that's a good thing. Like Huff he's been shaky at times in coverage.
Yeah,
we'll see. They saying he that guy. All right, Penn State rookie from Penn State. Let's see what you got, boy.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what he made of, especially in the next coming weeks. Because we got Seattle this weekend, or this Thursday. And then we got Philly. Then we got, I think we got Baltimore. So he definitely gonna be tested. So he better get them practices in ASAP. You know what I mean, with the ones and we'll see how he does. Yeah. Next topic is defensive front seven, man. What's your review of Chase Young so far, my brother? And the defensive front seven overall. What's your view?
The front seven, like I said, they were neutralized last week. Bosa's he's been since Chase's came. Bosa has been. Man, he's been remarkable. You can't block him right now. And yes. and I'm kind of. It was kind of. I felt like I was a little bit too hard on him. I might have been a little too hard on him. But I need you to come in. I need you to make plays, Bosa. We give you $100 million. We need these plays now. Now with Chase, he's looking like he's unstoppable. Chase has been good. Armstead has been good. He's been rubbing he rubs his tummy every time he gets a sack. Hargrove from Philly, I think that's his name, in the middle. Yeah. He's been playing better. I like our front line. I think we're probably the best in the NFL. But them screens, bro, like if you keep getting them, both of them running, trying to get the screens every time, you know what I'm saying? It's them quick passes when teams play like that. And I think one of the first teams to play us like that was the Rams. When the Rams used to play us like that early when we had DeForest Buckner, and that line was crazy back then. The Rams used to do a whole lot of screens. And even when we lost in the Super Bowl, it was a couple of screens Patrick Mahomes threw. So, bro, I love our defensive front, but like I said, bro, I'm just you can neutralize them with those screens. And if there's quick passes, it don't matter. What can we switch up though? Can we switch it up? That's what I was trying to ask myself. Can we switch up the defense and try to play him close, or Ambry has limitations? Does he have is it his limitations that won't press a receiver close? But that's just my take on the defensive line though. They're great. They're phenomenal. I think we're the best in the league.
So this is twofold, right? I agree with you. I agree with you as far as us being the best in the league, front seven wise. I think we are the best in the league as it stands right now. I don't think you was hard enough on Bosa. Pause, bro. We gave this man over 100 mil.
Oh yeah,
like, bro, you getting paid? We want to see results, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You killed last season. I don't know what I mean. He missed all the training camp, so he gets a pass slightly. But after game 3, bro, he need to be in game shape. You know, be ready to produce on the field. And before Chase got there, he wasn't producing at a level that was Nick Bosa like or contract worthy. You know what I'm saying? Because we seen Nick Bosa be really like unguardable, unstoppable, and we haven't seen that from him as of yet. One of the main things I think Chase looks fresh because he gets rest. The defensive line is we deep, pause. So we got a lot of options to keep these young guys fresh. Chase, Bosa, Hargrave, Kinlaw, Armstead, Ferrell, Drake Jackson when he's on IR, I believe. But then you got Randy Gregory. So
Randy Gregory. Yep. He's still coming.
We got a lot of top tier talent on the defensive line. I think Chase Young comes in, he looks fresh. He gets off the line super quick now.
Yeah.
And he's lining up over the left tackle. He's lining up over he's facing the best most of the time. Now Bosa is switching. Bosa may switch maybe 20% of the game with Chase just staying on. He's on the left tackle. So, he looks good, man, so far. So, I think that I like the way the direction of the defensive line is looking as of now. Hip Hop Henry was good. Ramon was good, fellas. I think I like the way they're looking right now. But like you said, man, and I keep preaching the screens. They sack hungry, bro. Pause. So they run in to get the quarterback and they just dump the screen off. Minnesota killed us with screens. That was probably the worst. And I think that's been an emphasis. They still can get some yards, but they're not gashing us like how they did with against Minnesota. So that's always going to be an option with the sack, with the like how hungry they are to get to the quarterback. Just got to be a little bit more, pay a little bit more attention to those ahead of time. Next topic I got for you, we have actually, Niners offense. Solid as a Brock. Pause. The analyst opinions of the San Francisco quarterback versus our view of our quarterback. So, like I said before, Brock Purdy looked amazing. This game, the past 2 games, he's actually looked really good. Most of the season, he's actually looked pretty good. But the last 2 games, he looked really good. He had a complete game. One of the highest quarterback ratings. I think the highest quarterback rating you can get as a court in the NFL, and the last person to do that for San Francisco was Joe Montana. At least some analysts are saying he should be back in the MVP race. Some saying that he's a system quarterback. Some people noting that Jimmy G did the same in regard to leading us to a Super Bowl and NFC Championship under Kyle Shanahan. What's your opinion of how Brock's been playing and what do you think of Brock this season?
Man, Brock has been awesome these last 2 games. I've been in all of the groups and I've been saying elite Purdy. He's been elite. What more do you want? What more do you want from him? He's been elite. He's making the throws. Look, his arm might not be big as these other guys, but he's making the throws. What more do you want to see a quarterback play elite football? He has the QB rating, and I criticized him hard during the 3 with the turnovers. He's fixed the turnovers. He's back to elite Brock. I think Brock is elite. I think he can play ball. I think we haven't had quarterback play like this, even throwing the deep ball, probably since maybe Jeff Garcia, maybe. And Jeff Garcia was a little kid, and he wasn't that good. He was decent, but we haven't seen a quarterback really this good since probably Garcia. Yeah, he's better than Garcia. He's better than Jeff Garcia to me. He's better than Jeff Garcia. But how I view him, I think he's elite. I'm throwing all that game management stuff away. He's making the throws everybody else is making. What people saying, hold your horses. Hold my horses. The dude is killing. He killed these last 2 weeks. Why do they want me to hold my horses and say, oh, it's too long? Okay, we gotta wait 3-4 games. We ain't gotta wait for nobody else. And I agree with Onk said, Shannon Sharp. I mean, was it Shannon Sharp? Somebody said, no, it wasn't Shannon Sharp. It was somebody said if he was drafted high. It was Sherman. Sherman on Undisputed. He had talked about if he was drafted higher, we would be saying he elite. The only reason why we're not saying he's elite is because he was drafted so low. He was Mr. Irrelevant. So I agree with Sherman said it when he said it. I said, man, he's right, because bro, if he was drafted the 3rd pick and he was playing like this, man, they'll be saying he's the next Tom Brady. That's what they'll be saying. But he was drafted low. But I think he's played awesome. I think he's going to continue to do it. I was hard, like I said, you know how I get sometimes on him when we were losing, but he stepped up. He answered the call. So right now, he's elite Brock to me. He's elite Brock. I don't care about the media, what the media is saying. He's elite Brock to me.
Do you think he should be in an MVP consideration?
Why not? Why not? He's putting up quarterback ratings. I think his is the highest. He just surpassed Tua this week. Why not? Oh, why not? MVP elite Brock for me.
Talk to him.
Why not?
Talk to him. Listen, Ramon says Jimmy G wasn't making some of those throws Brock can make. I can't believe analysts get paid in front of cameras and show that they aren't watching the games by their text. 100%. Exactly, Ramon. That's really and so I'm sorry. You finished, George, before I go?
No. All I'm saying is elite Brock, MVP Brock. I'm with all of that.
I was going to agree. I was going to pick off what Ramon said. I mean, I think a lot of the times analysts, you can tell that some of them don't watch. They don't watch all the games. So they just piggyback off certain things. Because there's no way you can watch Jimmy G, watch Brock, and say that the offense looks the same. They look night and day, totally different. Jimmy G brought us to the NFC Championship game throwing 8 passes against the Green Bay Packers. He threw 8 times against the Green Bay Packers. They ran the ball. Yeah. Like, that's never going to happen with Brock. Brock, we said this before on this, Brock challenges downfield. These defenses are aware now that Brock can get to all levels of the field, something that Jimmy G couldn't do. These guys were coming up to the front, stacking the box. Excuse me, I was trying to get the right word to say, pause. Stacking the box because they knew that we were going to either run or throw a quick slant or a screen to Debo. You know, I mean, it's different. So just to go back to the actual topic, which is Jimmy G, my opinion of the analysts saying, some say that he should be an MVP consideration. Some say he's a system quarterback. I think Brock is a little bit more than a system quarterback. We've seen thousands of quarterbacks in Shanahan system. He's been an offensive coordinator for years. None of them, outside of Matt Ryan, none of them have performed at this level before. Yeah. So, I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Matt Schaub didn't do it. He was okay. Brian Hoyer didn't do it. Nick Mullins didn't do it. CJ Beathard didn't do it. Jimmy G didn't do it. You know, Trey Lance, we don't even know. We couldn't see nothing what Trey Lance did.
Yeah, he couldn't stay on the field.
You know what I'm saying? RG3 didn't do it. RG3 was good, but as a pure thrower, RG3 he didn't look as good as Brock to me. I mean, I thought RG3 had a good 13 game stretch though. Yeah. But as a pure thrower, and movement in the pocket, finding receivers, going off of one option to the next option to running. He's just a better quarterback, man. As it relates to the MVP race, of course, why shouldn't he be? I don't think he's an MVP. My personal opinion about MVP is Christian McCaffrey. Our offense goes as Christian McCaffrey goes and the run game goes. So my most valuable player is Christian McCaffrey. But the MVP race is a quarterback race.
Yeah.
So why would the guy has one of the best passer ratings in the league and he's top 5 in damn near all statistical categories for quarterbacks? Why would he not be in the MVP consideration? That don't even make sense. And what I'm saying is that when you sit there and you criticize Shanahan system, they like to say, "Oh, this is Shanahan system." This dude down there is playing in Shanahan system, CJ Stroud.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about putting him in the MVP race.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, Brock was Mr. Irrelevant. CJ Stroud was number 2 overall pick. You know what I'm saying? So, but they're in the same system, both playing efficient, both playing really good. You got one guy who they're saying should be in the MVP race. He's clearly a front leader of offensive rookie of the year, and he should be. Them dudes is balling. You saw at my power rankings last week. I put the Texans top 10. So I think that I just don't want them to slight Brock because I think Brock is a very good quarterback. I'm not going to say great because he's still young, but I think he's a very good quarterback, and he's a great quarterback for our system.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with you, bro. Definitely.
All right, so here we go. Talk to me.
Power rankings. Yeah, so I did rank my power rankings, my team. So
you want to start from 10?
Yeah. So I had Houston,
okay,
Detroit, Jacksonville, Miami, Cleveland, Kansas City, Dallas, Baltimore, 49ers, and Philly. So I still got Philly. I got Philly at number 1, but when I watched them play last night, I did watch the game. I think we better than Philly, but they won the last game. So I still got them number 1, which most power rankings have them number 1. But I think we gonna get Philly. I think we could beat them. I think we could go in there Philly and beat them. I think we can. Everybody keeps saying, well, they know how to win, this and that. I think we could go in there and beat Philly. I'm still thinking about going to the game. I ain't scared of their fans. I know you've seen today that they have the most annoying fans, them in Dallas. I ain't scared of them. I'm thinking about going to Philly on December 3rd. I seen a couple of tickets. But yeah, man, I got Philly at number 1. So if any Philly fans end up watching, y'all number 1. But like what Dion said, we coming. we coming up there. We coming up there, man. I'm telling you, we coming up there, and I think we're gonna do pretty well up there. But Philly number 1.
Okay. I like the list you got, bro. I think I don't want to quote Dion, man. They ain't been good since for
I think he was talking about next year. Oh, they coming. he said they coming. Yeah, they looking bad, man. They looking bad. Phil is happy too.
Listen, we need right now, bro. And you know what's funny? So I'll get into my rankings and I'll just go based on what you said. 10, I got Jacksonville. 9, I have Houston. I think Houston is better than Jacksonville, just based on watching them and how we played them. 8, I have Miami. 7, I have Cleveland. Cleveland fell down with the loss of Deshaun for the season. 6, I have Dallas Cowboys. 5th, I have Kansas City. 4th, I have us. 3rd, I have Baltimore. 2nd, I have Detroit. And 1st, I have Philly. The reasons why, and I'll tell you the reasons why I got the top 5. Philly, they only lost 1 game, bro. I mean, their games are always close. They're similar to us, and they're going to go off the run game. They're going to do they're going to run the clock down, a lot of slow pace, then take the big shot down the field. The defense is going to come up. They have one of the best run defenses in the league, even though Kansas City gashed them. But they had the best run defense in the league. And you can't never count out Jalen Hurts or or AJ Brown, and DeAndre Swift, man, is having an amazing year. So I got them number one. Detroit, classic trap game last week, bro, and they won. 3 turnovers. Played down. They were down most of the game. Goff threw three turnovers, and he still came back to win the game. Yeah, I know, man. Browns over Miami is crazy, man, but Miami hasn't beat a team that's over 500, bro. I mean, that's one reason why I can't really put them up there yet. And I like their offense. They just don't beat good teams. As soon as I see them beat a team that is over 500, I'll give them a little bit more credit, but they don't beat teams over 500, bro. That's no disrespect to them. Mike McDaniels, I love him. He's from San Fran. So, I love him, but just in the reality, they don't beat any good teams. So back to Detroit. Bro, we haven't done that this year. We actually haven't done that in the Kyle Shanahan era. We haven't gone into the fourth quarter losing and won the game. Detroit Kyle Shanahan, look it up. The Kyle Shanahan is like 0 for like 20 in games like that.
Yeah, I think with that New Orleans game in New Orleans with Jimmy G, were we down going into the fourth?
Nah, I don't think so.
We wasn't down.
That was a back and forth one though.
Oh, that was a back and forth. Yeah, it was a shootout.
Yeah, it was a shootout.
Yeah. But, and as far as your Detroit, I have them so low. I don't trust Goff. I don't trust them.
Bro, me neither, bro. But like that game, that was a classic trap game against a division rival who they should have destroyed, and they were losing. Goff 3 turnovers, and they came back to still win the game. You know, and then the defense stepped up when it mattered. Baltimore is Baltimore, man. They've been playing really well. I think that the Mark Andrews loss hurts, but we'll see how they do, man. I mean, they have a better record than us. I think as of right now, they're a better team. And I just got us in fourth. As far as the Niners, I think we climbing, man. We got some big tests coming up. And I mean, we'll see, bro. You know what I mean? We'll see. As far as the Philly game, you got to that a little bit. I think it's a 3-team race in the NFC. It's us, it's Philly, and it's Cowboys. I think any one of us could beat any one of us if we on our A game. I think that we can go into Philly and beat Philly. Week 13, playoffs. As long as we're healthy, I think we can beat Philly, and I think we can beat them comfortably. But then as long as we're healthy, the loss to Hufunga is big, so we have to see how the defense looks. But I think we could beat Philly, bro, and I think we could beat them actually really comfortably. We see them struggle. They just do right enough at the end of games to take over.
Yep.
They struggle. They just do the right thing right at the end of the game to take over, bro.
Yeah.
And they struggle with Dallas, and we blew Dallas out. I think that we can beat Philly. I think Dallas can beat Philly in the playoffs and regular season too. I'm waiting to see Philly against Buffalo, us, Dallas. I want to see how they respond, but I think we could beat them too, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Next one, it's on you, my brother. It's yours.
Division rivalry. Seattle. I hate Seattle, man. I hate Seattle just as much as the Cowboys. Far as our rivals, I know the Packers. These are some of the teams I really, really, really hate. So I hate the Packers, I hate the Cowboys, and I hate the Seahawks. This year, I think we're better than the Seahawks. I think we're just better all around. I haven't watched a lot of the Seahawks games. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. But the games that I did watch, I feel like we got a better overall team than the Seahawks. But I have seen us lose to the Seahawks when we have had the better team, I felt. And they still, you get up there and you get caught up in that crowd and it's going crazy. You let them get momentum. And then the next thing you know, we done lost. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're gonna win. I think this one's gonna be a little tight. The game gonna be a little tight. But I think we'll win. If I go score 21-26, I think it's gonna come down to the wire. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. At first, I was thinking we blow Seattle out, but I think they're gonna play us tough. And I think it's one of those games, those rivalry games, when you always play your division rival tough, and it might come down to a field goal. I wouldn't be surprised if it came down to a field goal. Brock Purdy, elite Brock, driving the field and winning the game in Seattle. We gonna call him elite Brock. I say 26-21. I'll go with that. I'll go with that score.
Okay. I honestly think Seattle's a fluke this year, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
All the games they won, they beat teams that stunk.
Mm-hmm.
All of the games that they won were teams that were like under 500, and they just lost to the Rams, who we smoked. They lost to them by 1 point.
I've seen that.
I thank God that they gave Geno Smith that big contract, because he is not that good, to be 100% honest. Russell Wilson used to kill us. Russell Wilson is now in Denver. Fuck Seattle. I think we're gonna beat them. I think we're gonna beat them by 10.
Okay.
I think we cover is anything over 3. We're gonna. I think 7 is I think 7 is like the threshold. I think 7 is. I think maybe. I don't see them scoring more than 14 points on this, bro. I'll be surprised, but I say 14-24.
14-24?
Yeah, 14-24 for them. Geno's hurt, so his elbow is messed up, so they don't even know if he's going to play.
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
If he does play, does or doesn't play, you're going to have Drew Lock there. I got us beating them. Ken Walker's out.
Oh man, I didn't even look at the injury report.
Yeah, Ken Walker got hurt last game. So Zach Charbonnet, and we might be going up against Zach Charbonnet and Drew Lock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be able to contain DK Metcalf or Tyler Lockett for a whole game. So I'm being generous, giving them 14. But I think this is a game we win. We put our stamp on the NFC West, and we get ready for Philly. We got a bunch of days. The only reason why it might be closer is because it's a Thursday game. And of course, it's in Seattle, too. You know, they crowd crazy, like you said. But it's a quick turnaround game. But I think we should win by 10 points, bro. They all hurt. The main running back hurt. Geno hurt.
Yeah, I didn't even see the injury report. Now I want to kind of switch the score. I think I agree with you. I didn't know Geno was hurt. I didn't know the other running back was hurt. Ken, I didn't know he was hurt either. So, like I said, I watched a little bit of the highlights last week, but I didn't know they was injured like that. Yeah, so they ain't even healthy. So we should come in there. But you think Geno plays just because this is a rival game? Will he force it?
I pray he does. I pray Geno play, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Geno's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not playing. He's not really playing good to me this year. A lot of the teams, like I said, they beating up on bums. They beat the Cardinals. They beat the Giants. They beat the Commanders. I mean, they beat all sub 500 teams. So
and you know what I hate about Seattle, man?
What?
I hate when Pete Carroll runs up and down the sidelines, man. Especially when we lose and he's just running and I hate it, bro. I be like, man, I hate them, bro. I hate
I don't even hate the Cowboys anymore. I hate Seattle. And I hate the Rams, bro. Yeah. Those two teams I hate, son. Like, I hate Seattle and I hate the Rams, bro. The Cowboys, I don't even be letting them get on. I mean, they haven't really been relevant to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't make noise. So that's why Seattle beat us to win championships. The Rams beat us to win championships.
Yep.
So, like, I mean, the last time did we win the last one, or did they win between the Cowboys? I can't remember. I think we might have won the last one because we won against San Diego. I don't know. I can't remember if they won against us after that. They might have, but that's been like 30 years, bro. I mean, and that was the last time they even been to an NFC title. They haven't been to an NFC championship game in forever.
Yeah.
So I really hate the Rams in Seattle. And Pete Carroll, bro, I hate him, bro. I want to beat him by 30. Be honest.
He told one of our linebackers, I don't know if it was Fred.
It was Dre.
Oh, it was Dre. Yeah, he might have told him. I forgot what he said. Something funny, but it was funny. And Dre was on somebody's podcast the other night. I was like, dang, I forgot what he said, but I was like, dang, he might have told me it's a guy or some Some he said crazy.
He was on Fred Warner's podcast. He was talking about.
Okay, was it Fred's? Yeah.
He was talking with him. He was like, "Cool story, bro." He's true.
Yeah, cool story, bro. Yeah,
cool story, bro. Cool
yeah.
story.
Yeah, man. I said, man, I hate Pete, man, but he's had them in Super Bowls. You got to respect them, though. You got to respect them. Yeah,
got you, bro. You got to respect them, bro. I just hate them. I respect.
I hate them.
And I respect their fans. I respect their fans, bro. Their fans come out. Their stadium is one of the loudest in the league. It's done.
It's gonna be rocking Thursday night because we got the night game, don't we?
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be rocking out there.
Yes, Thursday's gonna be a good one, man. So, happy Thanksgiving to everybody watching, man. May you guys enjoy your day with plenty of food, family, friends, loved ones, man. For real. From me to you guys, George, I'll let you close out the show.
Yeah, all right, y'all, man. Y'all enjoy Thanksgiving. Watch some good football and watch my Niners kick some ass. but we'll see y'all next week, man. I'm enjoying working with you, bro. This podcast, man. This sweet. I enjoy it, bro. This be like I'd be like, man, I got the pod this week. Yeah, this is like my first time, like being consistent with something, like because I know Hill is like, yo, you need to be consistent with it. You need to be consistent with it. Get on, yeah. So this is my first time being consistent with it, bro. I enjoy it. I enjoy it with you, bro.
Same, bro. This is my first time. This is my first pause. This is my first time being consistent with a podcast too. So I'm still behind. I got to get the logo right, man. I got a guy. I just got to send them all the details. But I'm gonna work on that for the holidays. So I'll make sure I have that for everybody to be able.
Oh yeah, that's cool. And you enjoy your Thanksgiving as well, bro.
Likewise, bro.
Yep, I'm gone.
All right, we're going.